Discipline, the foundation of everything great. Ladies and gentlemen, let me begin with a question that might make you uncomfortable. What if everything you want in life, the success, the confidence, the peace, the freedom, is already possible, but it is waiting on one thing? Not talent, not luck, not money, discipline, because discipline is the one thing that decides whether potential becomes reality or remains just another dream. Part 1, the lie we were taught. We were taught that success comes from motivation, from passion, from inspiration. We were taught that if we feel like it, if the timing is right, if the conditions are perfect, then we'll act. But let me tell you the truth. Motivation is unreliable. Feelings are inconsistent. Circumstances are never perfect. If your life depends on motivation, your life will always be unstable. Discipline does not depend on mood. Discipline does not wait for inspiration. Discipline acts regardless. Part 2, what discipline really asks? Discipline is not punishment. It is not cruelty. It is not suffering for the sake of suffering. Discipline is self-control and action. It is the ability to say, I will do what is necessary, even when it is uncomfortable, even when it is boring, even when no one is watching. Discipline is choosing your future over your present comfort. Part 3, the 2 pains of life. Life gives every human being 2 options, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret lasts a lifetime. Discipline hurts early. Regret hurts forever. Ask anyone who gave up on themselves. Ask anyone who wasted years. Ask anyone who said, I'll do it later. Later becomes never, and never becomes regret. Part 4, no one is coming to save you. This is the moment excuses must end. No one is coming to wake you up early. No one is coming to force you to train. No one is coming to make you study, save, grow, or heal. Your parents can't live your life. Your friends won't sacrifice for your future. Your teacher, boss, or mentor can guide you, but they cannot discipline you. Discipline is personal. It is private. It is lonely, and it is powerful. Part 5, discipline our self-respect. Let me say this clearly. Every time you break a promise to yourself, you damage your self-trust. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you strengthen your identity. Confidence does not come from words. It comes from proof. Discipline creates proof. When you show up, even when it's hard, you tell yourself, I am someone who can be trusted. That belief changes everything. Part 6, identity over goals. Goals are important, but identity is stronger. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your habits. And habits are built by discipline. You don't become disciplined by wishing. You become disciplined by acting disciplined. Every action you repeat becomes part of who you are. Part 7, talent without discipline asks nothing. Talent is common. Discipline is rare. There are millions of talented people living average lives because they never learned discipline. And there are ordinary people who became extraordinary because they were disciplined when it was boring. Discipline beats talent when talent refuses to work every single time. Part 8, what discipline looks like daily. Discipline is not dramatic. It is waking up on time, doing the work without applause, practicing when others rest, saying no to distractions, finishing what you start. It is not exciting. It is not glamorous. And that is why it works. Part 9, discipline in the dark. Anyone can perform when the lights are on. Discipline is revealed when no one is watching. Who are you when no one is checking? Who are you when there is no reward? Who are you when quitting would be easy? Your private discipline creates your public success. Part 10, consistency over intensity. Intensity impresses people. Consistency changes lives. You don't need extreme effort once. You need moderate effort daily. Small disciplined actions, repeated over time, compound into massive results. Discipline is compound interest, applied to human behavior. Part 11, discipline creates freedom. People think discipline is restriction. It's not. Discipline creates freedom. Financial discipline creates financial freedom. Physical discipline creates bodily freedom. Mental discipline creates emotional freedom. Time discipline creates life freedom. The undisciplined life feels free today and trapped tomorrow. The disciplined life feels hard today and free forever. Part 12, discipline and the mind. Your mind will try to quit before your body does. Discipline trains your mind to obey your values, not your impulses. If you cannot control your thoughts will control you. Self-mastery begins with discipline. Part 13, discipline and failure. Discipline does not prevent failure. It prepares you for it. Failure is part of growth. Quitting is optional. Disciplined people fail forward. Undisciplined people stop. The difference is not strength. The difference is commitment. Part 14, discipline requires sacrifice. Discipline costs comfort. It costs excuses. It costs instant gratification. But what it gives you in return is far greater. It gives you confidence. It gives you pride. It gives you control over your future. Part 15, discipline is boring. And that's the point. Discipline is repetitive, routine, unexciting. Most people avoid it for that reason. But boring actions done consistently produce extraordinary results. Greatness is not exciting. It is discipline. Part 16, time and discipline. Time does not respect wishes. Time respects discipline. Undisciplined people waste time and then complain about lack of opportunity. Disciplined people use time wisely and create opportunity. Your future is built by how you discipline your time today. Part 17, discipline. That's lonely. No one applauds discipline. No one celebrates it in the beginning. Discipline is quiet, lonely, unseen, but regret is louder and far more painful. Part 18, the cost of no discipline. Look at unfinished lives, broken dreams, wasted years. That is the price of undisciplined living, and is always higher than the cost of discipline. Part 19, the reward of discipline. Discipline always pays. Not immediately, not loudly, but inevitably. Those who stay disciplined long enough win every time. Part 20, final decision. At some point, you must decide. Decide who you are. Decide what you stand for. Decide what kind of life you will accept. And then support that decision with disciplined action. Every day, no excuses, no negotiations. Final words. Discipline is not punishment. It is preparation. Discipline is not limitation. It is liberation. Discipline is not suffering. It is strength. Master discipline, and you master your life. Thank you.